competition for the 7th annual Weisberg Story Writing Contest. Teachers participate, people in the community, kids in the community participate. We get wonderful stories every year, and it's always difficult to pick winners. You're going to hear some very different kinds of stories. Oh, and also, they're illustrated stories. The children have to illustrate the stories themselves. I guess I should introduce myself. My name is Barbara Johnson. I'm the library manager here. If you didn't win, next year you should try again. And even if you wrote a story but you didn't win, you will get a prize. So, I think we're ready to start. We have, for each child who has a story, we have a particularly personalized certificate. So where's Dane? Here's your certificate. Here's your prizes. Dane wrote a story called Cat and Dog. Once upon a time there was a dog and a cat and a man. The man made dinner. The cat said, "I am hungry." The dog and the cat jumped on the table. They ate my dinner. Here's page 2. The man was angry, so he got a bucket of water and put it on his pets. The pets got wet and mad, so they bit him. So the man did it again. Then the man went inside. Smart move on his part, I think. To watch TV. At 5 p.m., Star Trek with popcorn. The dog and the cat smelled it. They crashed in the dog door and ate my popcorn. Then the man chained them up. About time, I'd say. That's the end. I think you can imagine why we liked this one. Leah Carpenter. Here is your certificate, and here are your prizes. Okay. Now, Mona will read her story.
All right. This is Aaliyah's story. And funny, she's the star of the story. See Aaliyah on the cover? Everybody see? All right. It says, Aaliyah and Prince Fall in Love is the title. Oh my, you like princes, huh? Okay, me too. It says, once upon a time, there was a princess named Alina. She was going to a castle. She saw a prince. Alina and the prince fell in love. The prince said, "You are beautiful." She said, "Thank you." The prince said, "Will you marry me?" And she said, "I do." But her mom said, "No." She pleaded with her mom, but her mom said, "No means no," right? Okay. The princess cried, "I love you, Prince Ricky. I love you, Princess Alina." They got together and they kissed. Ooh. They fell in love. They had kids, a girl and a boy, 6 and 2 years old. They lived happily ever after.
The Pig That Made a Mess, author Mariah Palacios, illustrator Mariah Palacios. The pig was playing in the mud with her friends. She got muddy. She made a big mess in her house. She had to take a bath. When she was making a cake, she made a mess in the cooking room. Her mother said, "This is a mess. Clean up this mess." She cleaned up the big mess that she had made. She went to school. She got in trouble for making a mess. They talked to her dad and her mom for making a mess at school. Her mom said, "Go to bed." She was crying because she was in trouble. She didn't want to make a mess anymore. So she didn't. The end. Thank you.
Alexander Arroyo. Here is your certificate, and here are your prizes. Okay. Here we have The Magic Pencil by Alexander Arroyo, also illustrated by Alexander Arroyo. Now, in this box, there's a lot of math written. I presume it's part of the story. 2 minus 1 million equals 9 plus 100 equals 6 plus 9, 9 plus 6. Okay, so I hope his magic pencil's good at math. The magic pencil. Once upon a time, a little boy had a lot of homework. It was so much, he found a magic pencil. He brought it home and did his homework. Okay. But on Friday, it didn't work. So he went to his dad. Can you sharpen my pencil? It doesn't work. So the little boy, went to the pencil store. The man said, I don't have any magic pencils. The little boy got sad, so he went home. He went to sleep. When he woke up, it said something. It was the magic pencil. The boy was so happy he got up and did all his homework. He went to his dad and told him, I am finished. Good story. And now, I think the pencil says, I am glad you finished. And then it says, I like you, Sam. I'm not sure who Sam is, but that's okay. We like these stories. Jane, Mrs. Comets from Cabrillo School will read Jessica Yates' story. Here is your certificate. And here are your prizes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good morning, everyone. I'm very happy to read the story of Jessica Yates, one of my first graders in Mrs. Cariaga's class. Just as a side note, she was honored this past Tuesday by being asked to bring her puppet to the school board meeting. So Jessica is having a very good year, and we're very, very proud of her. The story is titled The Chicken by Jessica Yates, first grade, room 12, Cabrillo School. And she has illustrated the front with a star and flowers. Once upon a time, there was a chicken who could talk to everything. She can even talk to a flower. Everyone liked her, but she didn't have a name for her. One day, her friend thought about a name for her. Her friend found the name Kentucky. So the next morning, her friend said, I got a name for you. It's Kentucky. Oh, that's a good name, said Kentucky. I love my name. Good, said her friend. Thank you, said Kentucky. Let's party. The end. Very good, Jessica. Thank you.
The next winner is Jason McKenzie. Have a mic. Here is Jason's certificate. Come up front, come all the way up. Here we go. And there are your prizes.
So Jason wrote, one night I had a very adventurous dream. I dreamed that I made myself small enough to fit in the drain of the sink. I slid through the pipes really fast. It was like a roller coaster. My first stop was Antarctica. I made friends with the penguins. We had a lot of fun. My second stop was the rainforest. I saw monkeys and a whole bunch of different kinds of bugs. I also saw my favorite amphibian. It was a poison dart frog. I put it in my pocket and took him with me. The last place I went was a pirate ship. When the pirate saw me, he chased me with his sword. I remembered that I had my frog in my pocket. I got him out and squeezed him at the pirate, and the poison went in his eyes. I jumped in the water and woke up safe in my bed. Sleeping next to me was my stuffed animal, frog, and penguin. Okay. All right.
Next story is Pierce Salazar. Here is your personalized certificate saying that you won, and here are your prizes. You're welcome. Okay, I guess I'll read this. Okay, here is Pierce Salazar's story. Look at this. Look at that. Great pictures. Okay, all the Harry Potter books. My brother reads. My brother Brett is 8 years old. He read all 4 Harry Potter books. He read the first book when he was 6. It took him a month to read it. He usually reads Harry Potter books. Then he started to read the second book. The second book was a little bit longer. He read it all the time. It also took him a month. He was reading the third book. It was called Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Harry Potter is a young boy who goes to Hogwarts School to learn to make potions and spells. My brother Brett likes the fourth book, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, the best. I also want to read the Harry Potter books. Now I think you can guess why this one got a prize. So, good story. Let's give him. Our next special guest reader will be Dr. Brand, the superintendent of schools. And the winner is, are we right about this? Kevin Andraga.
Kevin's story is interestingly enough called Kev the Kangaroo. It's a bit of a mystery story. Here's his cover. Kev the Kangaroo. One day there was a kangaroo. He was nice and he saved animals. Someone is trying to steal the food from the other animals. Kev the Kangaroo was looking for the robbers. Kev runs and runs to save the food. Oh, surprise! They were uneasy kids. The kids took the food. Kev caught the robbers. See the kids? Kev. Now the animals are happy. Kev protects those who cannot protect themselves. Now, Kevin also knows the business side of publishing because the next page says, Copyright 2003 by Kevin Andraga. All rights reserved. Printed in Cabrillo School, first grade, room 24, Miss Babcock's class.
The next winner is Jessica Palmer, but
This one's got pictures. So you guys going to pay attention? Okay, here we go. It says, Jessica's Best Friends is the title of it. Okay, it says, one day my 3 best friends came over my house to play. And she's got their houses. My friends' names are Martha, Alejandra, and Nicole.